Today's episode is sponsored by We Listen and We Don't Judge. Julie, have you seen those TikToks?
Yes. Yes.
First, I was like, okay, this is fun,
Uh-huh.
funny, interesting. And then I
Yeah.
was like, hold on. Why are you telling the world
Yeah.
this? And then, and then they started to deceive me. And then they were like, all of us lied except you. Ha ha ha. And then that's when I really started to get pissed off.
I haven't seen any of those.
Because how the fuck are you going to lie to me about the fact that you wipe your ass and then you smell it? Like, that was what these people are saying. People are saying outlandish things. So, in honor today, we're going to play We Listen and We Don't Judge.
Okay, I'm not prepared, but let's do it.
I'm just kidding. We're not going to
Oh my
play.
God. Oh my God.
Should we
I,
play?
I don't even know what I would say.
Um,
Give me one.
okay. I guess it has to pertain to us, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Um, I was gonna say something really outlandish,
Like
and then I
what?
decided not to.
What were you gonna say? Say it. Now you're leaving everyone with blue balls.
Remember that one time I told you that I had this scary dream? It wasn't actually a scary dream. It was me eating your pussy. See, it's not that's not true.
Good.
See? Oh, now it's too outlandish for you?
Oh my God.
Welcome to You, Me, and Chisme, your number one source for
Disgusting.
Chisme on the internet. Adrian and Julie here.
We
And
are both here.
Julie, welcome back. We took a Thanksgiving break.
Yes, we did.
It lasted 2 weeks instead of one.
Yeah, some of us forgot
Some of,
what day
well,
was, what was happening, where are we?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Some
Okay.
of us is me. I just want to be clear. Some of us is me, of course.
Yeah, I texted Julie. I was like, "Hey, you still want to record today?" And she was like,
I'm like,
"No, get away from
it's
me."
is it not Friday? I was so confused. And we had already talked about when we were recording.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you sure like that would work for you?" And you were like, "Yeah, totally." And then,
Lies.
what were you
Lies.
doing?
I was out with my brother. I mean, I wasn't doing anything, but I was like, by the time I get home and it's a whole
Uh-huh.
thing, yeah, I was like,
Uh-huh.
no,
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We don't get paid for this, so
Technically, we do get paid for
we
this.
do. We do. Well, technically, that comes from TikTok and not from this.
Technically, all money earned is just in a
I'm
pool.
gonna become a little TikTok star.
I've been waiting.
Yeah, I'm just
We
gonna
listen and
become
we
a.
don't judge. I don't know. I sometimes watch your videos on TikTok and I wonder, where where is Adrian? Because I'm looking at him, but I'm not getting them.
Wait, on my profile?
No, 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 on the ones you would make for us.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do that. That's not the kind of
No,
TikToks I'm gonna make.
no, that's obvious.
Yeah.
We listen and we
And we
don't
don't
judge.
judge. Okay. Well, since you want to continue.
Don't make me cry. I'm just kidding.
This podcast would end.
Oh no,
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
guys, guys.
I'm kidding. Julie, how was your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was good.
Hmm.
Consumed a lot of movies.
Whoa.
I know
At
you guys were
home
gonna
and at the movie theater?
both, both,
Both. Both.
both.
Movies you've seen, movies you've never seen?
Movies I've never seen.
Wow.
What a time to be
Okay.
alive.
What did you hit us with the greatest hits?
Gladiator 1 and 2,
Wow.
right?
Wow.
Top Gun, the first one,
Like the original one.
the original one.
Uh-huh.
Die Hard.
Die Hard. Die Hard
Yeah, yeah. It's
with
on the list that what's his face made me.
Bruce
The one.
Willis. Uh-huh.
The one and only.
The one and only. Uh-huh.
Goodwill Hunting.
You've never seen Good Will Hunting.
No,
Neither have
no.
I. I don't know why I said it
It,
like that.
it was actually shocking to find out that Matt Damon, let me
Uh-huh.
tell you, can emote on camera. I
Wow.
hadn't seen it before, but apparently at some point he was a good actor.
It was before he became
Um,
rich and famous.
I guess so, because he did great in this movie. I felt all the emotions.
Did
Um,
Robin Williams deserve the Oscar? Did he win? No. Did he win? Yes.
I don't know if he won, but if he didn't, he deserved an Oscar for his
Mm-hmm.
performance. Absolutely. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's really good in it. I mean, but so shockingly, were
Mm-hmm.
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Who
Mm-hmm.
would have
What
thunk
is
it?
it about? I don't even know what it's about.
It's about this kid that's a little badsies, but he's brilliant. And he comes from like, let's say, I want to say it's like south side of Chicago. Not the great side, right?
Sure.
And all his little friends are from the same area, and they're all just like working factory jobs, machine shop jobs, kind of thing. But he's like really intelligent, and so this professor gets a liking to him at the school he janitors for. But he's like, you gotta
Mm-hmm.
stay out of trouble. You gotta get your shit together. So
Mm-hmm.
he is looking for a therapist for him, and he goes through like 500 because Matt Damon keeps scaring him off. And then he finally finds Robin Williams, and Robin Williams becomes his therapist. And then
Oh.
that's really what it's about.
Oh. That sounds like a
Yeah.
really nice movie.
It was extremely nice. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I really don't.
You know what? I also watched Boys in the Hood.
Oh, wow.
Ricky.
You just were like, let me watch movies.
I am powering through a list that I was given of 100 movies. So we are on movie number 12 now.
Who
So
who made that list? Hmm?
my friend.
Mm. Does their name start with an M? I'm just curious.
No, I'm just kidding. Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't start with a C or an E, I'll tell you that much.
Okay. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry.
anyway, no, 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 you're fine. You're fine. I've literally said his name out loud in here.
I
So
know.
you're fine. Anyway, so yeah, we're powering through a movie list of 100 greatest movies, and for
According to that person.
according to that person, uh,
And is the number one movie Spice World?
they are, it should be, I'll tell you that much, but he's releasing the movies to me period like every like a couple at a
Who
time.
is he? The fucking
So-
Rolling Stone? Like what?
He is Billboard. He's Billboard. He's
Okay.
getting to number. No, no, no. It's in no particular order. We're not
Okay.
numbering. It's just 100 movies in general.
I really
Um,
hope he listens to this podcast.
and I'm not great at negotiating because let me tell you what I agreed to.
Uh,
For every 5 movies that I watch,
mhm.
he gets to watch one that I recommend. What kind of shitty ass deal is that?
You accepted the deal, so you tell us.
I'm gonna tell you one thing is I definitely did come up with the deal because I thought it would be harder to convince him for some reason. And he was like, okay. I'm like, oh wait. And so he caught me off guard. And someone was talking to me while I was typing up the deal. It was a whole thing.
How many people at home do you think are like, wait, what? Julie has never seen these movies?
Okay, I'll explain. There is a gap in my movie knowledge. And if you go back and look at the years of these movies, you'll realize the gap happened right between NSYNC and Britney Spears in my life.
Mm,
And my brain was fully NSYNC and
mm,
Britney Spears. And Titanic for a second there. Any other information in one ear, not the other. I wasn't paying
hmm
attention. If it wasn't a novela and it wasn't dancing an 8-step count, I didn't want to know about it. Okay.
mm,
So yes, there is a large gap, but there's a theme of these movies. They're all around either before I was born So I just never
Yeah.
got to them. Or right in the middle section where my brain was only in Sync and Britney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I commend you on your movie journey.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay. What
How
else
was
is hap
your break? What did you do?
I was down at my parent. Well, I took the whole week off of work.
Oh, lovely.
Um, I ran some errands. I went to the movie theater.
Mm.
And I went to Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, what a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive.
That sounds like a blast.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And then you know what? I'm gonna tell this
Tell me.
story.
Okay.
Okay. So I went to the movies, had a late lunch, really early dinner. Nighttime rolls around and I'm like, I'm peckish, but I'm not like
Mm,
starving.
it happens to the best of us.
So I go outside and I'm gonna go pick something up. And I go outside and there is a lot like behind my apartment where all the cars are parked. There's about 5 cars that are parked back there. Um, there was 2 people laying down in an empty parking spot. No one ever parks there.
I don't love this.
And I was like, what the fuck? I was
With good
startled.
reason.
I was
Yeah.
startled. And so I was like trying to be nosy, but also trying to be safe. So I'm distracted. And I
Yeah.
get in my car and I like roll down the windows a little bit so I can hear what they're saying, blah, 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 blah. So distracted that as I'm backing up, I scratch my car on a wall. Not,
I
whatever. It's not like whatever. I'm fine. It's not like
I
it's a
hate that.
scratch. It's a scratch.
I hate that. Okay.
Anyways, I couldn't tell who it was or what they were doing. I have my theories
Okay.
about who it was and what they were doing.
Okay, tell me
Um,
your theory.
my theory number one is that it is somebody who lives here in the building with their boyfriend. This person lives with their sister in a studio apartment, and because the other person lives with or has a boyfriend and doesn't have somewhere to they were having a little fun outside in the parking lot. That's what I think was happening.
In the parking lot?
Mhm.
How
I
old are
mean,
these
it's not a
people?
parking lot. I mean, I don't know, in their early 20s. Okay, it's not confirmed. This is just a theory of mine. It's
Well,
just
we
a
could
theory.
believe it because who are these people? We don't know them.
And I
It's just
don't,
more fun to believe it.
yeah, yeah. I think that they were doing their
Interesting.
laundry, and while they were doing their laundry, they were like hanky panky, let's hang out, in this little dark corner. Um,
Disgusting.
and then when I came back, oh my God, okay, let me tell you the rest of the story. So I went to Jack in the Box,
Please.
okay? I went
Okay,
to
what
Jack
a
in the
time.
Box and I got a meal and
Was it yummy?
it was delicious. But the man, first of all, I was so distracted that I forgot to order curly fries instead of regular fries.
Oh, gut wrenching.
Ugh,
Oh no.
ugh.
I'm so sorry about
Anyways,
that.
then I was still so distracted that when the man gave me my food but didn't give me my drink, I drove off.
They're supposed to give you the drink first.
So then
Tell
I
me.
was like, let me walk inside and get my drink. It was closed. They were like, don't come inside. So then, of course,
Of
three
course.
other cars had just gotten in the drive-through line. And I
Oh
was like,
no.
I'm not leaving without my fucking drink. If it's the last thing I do, I want my medium Diet Coke.
Right.
Um, so then I was like, whatever, I'm just going to get in this line and wait. And of course, I get in the line. And then this has happened to me twice now at this Jack in the Box.
Oh no.
But it's on the corner of Santa Monica and Vine.
Mm.
And there's a larger population of homeless people there. So
Yeah.
this is now the second time where a homeless person has come up to me and asked if
Oh,
I could get them
it
something.
happens. Yeah.
And so I had ordered 2 tacos.
Hmm.
So I was like, in addition to my burger. So I was like, here's 2 tacos. Because I was going to get back in line anyways.
Hmm.
And then, or I was already in line anyways. So then I asked the man, I was like, "Hello, sir, you didn't give me my drink. And also, can I get two more tacos?" Because I was still gonna eat my tacos.
Of course.
Um, and so then he's like, "Yeah, sure, of course. Let me, blah, blah, blah." So then I'm waiting to get my drink. I was like, maybe all of this happened because that man needed to eat his two tacos.
Lovely.
And then the man didn't charge me for my drink. He gave me a bigger drink and he gave me the tacos for free. So not all was lost.
What
And
a
maybe all
lovely
of the, and
story.
I sat there and I was like, maybe all of this was supposed to happen on purpose.
Maybe.
Like I was supposed to run into these guys. I was supposed to be so distracted and blah 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 so that this man would, and then I'm not supposed to get my drink so that this man in his time of need
Got some food.
got a little bit of food. I mean, a very small amount of food,
Sure.
um, but yeah. Anyways,
Doing God's work out there.
I don't know whose work I'm doing, but
It's not your own.
let
I'll
me
tell you
tell
that
you, I
much.
came home and I got stoned and I ate
Mm,
that food while I watched The Housewives, and it was delicious.
I
So,
bet it was.
mm, mm, mm,
What a
mm, mm,
time to
mm.
be
What
alive.
a time to be alive.
Yeah.
Um, anyways, that was what happened.
I
I
love
spent the
that story.
I spent the rest of the week at my parents' house. Um, yeah.
That's nice.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. I talked about it with my therapist this week. Yeah.
Oh, because it wasn't? Or
No, it was fine, but
it's a lot.
I turn into a child. I turn into a brat when I'm around my parents.
Try living with them again.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, I did when I was 28. I moved back home for about 9 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's something.
yeah. Anyways, anyways, um, do you have any thoughts, anything you want to get off your chest?
Any thoughts? No. I'm
No.
just kidding. Um, I don't know. No. I mean, what else has been going on? We had the break. I saw the movies. It was a blast. Work has been a lot. That's always fun. That's it.
I do have a thought.
Give it to me.
Billboard.
Okay.
I'm just like, why do we need the list? Why do we need a list of the greatest pop stars in the 21st century? I don't think it's necessary, to be honest with you. I really don't.
I don't think it's necessary either. I mean, why do we need a list? I think because well, let's give them something to do or they're going to start laying off employees. So it's fine by me to give me a list of whatever you want. I say, but I agree that I don't think it's necessary to pit because music is subjective. And the greatest of all time, what does that mean? It means different things to anyone. You can
Now,
just say it's the one that sells the most, but does it count if they're inflating numbers?
oh, are you talking about Taylor Swift?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Actually, you know what? Okay, super tangent, but like, everybody stay with me.
Give it to me.
TikTok started showing me all of the Yumi and Chisme TikToks. It
So,
had ne
okay,
it had never done that before.
same.
Yeah. In the friends section, I always get the same friends that post TikToks. It's like my
Yeah,
sister-in-law and like two or three other friends. But I follow so many other people. And
agreed.
and then all of a sudden yesterday, it's like, look at all these Yumi and Chisme TikToks. I was like, where have you been?
I've been getting them on my For You page, not even under the Friends tab.
Interesting. What's happening?
Tons of them. Tons of them. I've gotten like seven of them just today.
TikTok.
Are you obsessed?
Tick tock, tick tock. Anyways, so I saw the TikTok you posted and I was looking at the comments and people were getting mad at you about the
Yeah.
Taylor Swift thing.
People always get mad when I talk about Taylor Swift, and I think people need to understand that criticism does not mean hatred.
And then there was that one girl, I think it was a girl, I don't know who it was, but she's like, I agree. I think Beyonce deserves number one. However, I don't think we need to bring other people down. And I'm like, who are
But
you?
is it but are we bringing her down or are we stating reality? Like, are we bringing her down? If what I'm saying, if you think what I'm saying is bringing her down, should we not be looking at what she's doing with the music industry? Because I'm literally just saying what she's doing. Is she inflating numbers? 1000% she is. If she's releasing the same album, four different versions, so that you can create a clock on your wall, why do you think she's doing that?
Yeah. Also, I saw your tweet about how you think that her Spotify message was AI.
It freaked me out. Does it not look like AI?
It did a little bit, yeah. Yeah,
It
it
looks
did.
weird.
Yeah, it
I don't
did.
like it.
It did. And I wouldn't be surprised if she was like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then she
Anyways.
also, I mean, let's not, I mean, if we're talking about Taylor Swift, she also released her Eras book tour. No,
No, her
Eras
Eras
tour
Tour
book.
book.
Yeah. That had like a ton of fucking errors, grammatical errors, blurry pictures, dates were wrong.
Really?
Yes, yes, yes. And you guys don't
It's
want us to criticize
embarrassing.
her?
It's embarrassing.
She's a billionaire with an entire team around her, and she's asking
Embarrassing.
you to spend your hard-earned money.
Mm.
And
And they're not going to proofread?
she's giving you mediocre product. And she's not just doing it with this book. The cardigans come out all weird, the t-shirts fade in the washer immediately. Like a bunch of like her merchandise is for the amount of money that she's asking you to pay for a cardigan. I would want a fucking perfect art cardigan with no thread out of place. And absolutely insane and asinine that they get products that are falling apart in your hands. I mean, not everyone, right? But like one is too many, to be quite honest, considering the mega powerhouse that she is.
I mean, this is what happens when you're a mediocre artist. You have a mediocre team and you put out mediocre product, to be honest with you. Anyways, um, I had this thought the other day and I just want to get it off my chest.
Tell me.
Um, and we've said this before, but we're really living in like a really weird time.
Super weird.
And like, I just don't know. Like there's a lot going on in the world and it's just kind of like crazy because we just like go to work
We
and
just
then
go to work.
come home and live our daily lives and make our TikToks and like, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
wild. It's so
But you know
wild.
what? I love it.
I agree. I think all of those things are necessary. Like we need to survive, and this is what we need. We're surviving, but it just in
Yeah.
a
But it
kind of
is, yeah.
macro view, kind of the world. Like,
When you take a moment.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a little weird,
I agree. I agree.
and I
I
don't want to
agree.
use the word scary, but it's a little scary. I'm
A
just gonna
little
say,
bit.
yeah.
No, I'll allow it. I
Yeah, no,
agree.
I don't think I don't think it's coming to an end tomorrow, but
It's coming to an end sometime.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Anyways, what else? Did you hear that the shopping records were broken for Black Friday?
That makes sense. I have a feeling that I probably broke records.
I thought everybody couldn't afford eggs, but I don't I must have misunderstood.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh,
Anyways,
in other news, I'm basically done with my Christmas shopping.
what did you buy? Did you buy
So
yourself
much.
anything?
Friend, I may have only bought myself.
Give us a highlight or two.
I bought some clothes. Old Navy had some great deals.
Okay,
Okay, Old
nice.
Navy cider had some great deals. Bought things from both. The Beats headphones were 50% off. And sure, I know what you're thinking, Julie, you have Beats headphones on your head right now, and I agree.
They're
But
not the
also,
ones the ones you're wearing are not the ones you bought.
So then I saw these brown ones that are they a collaboration with Kim Kardashian? We're ignoring that part because
Mm.
the brown is such a chocolatey, beautiful brown that I was like, I really, and they're like the larger
Uh-huh.
earpiece. And this is like the smaller one. And sometimes on plane rides, it hurts my ears a little bit. And so
Uh-huh.
I was like, I really want these brown ones. They were 50% off.
Mm.
That's a deal.
Mm.
So I also bought myself that.
Mm. Mm.
Joe Malone also had a great deal. I bought my mom's Christmas present and then I bought myself some stuff too. Because if you spent $200, then you would get a gift. So I was like, I want the gift. And my mom's present wasn't $200.
And you live at home with your
And I
parents,
live
so
at
you've been saving
home.
money and you
I've been
deserve it.
saving money.
They really put you through the ringer this year.
They really, they really did. But yeah. And I also bought my brother's Christmas present, the boys, and my mom's. So I only need my dad and my niece, and then I'll be done.
Okay. You gonna buy your sister-in-law anything or
No,
okay.
no. Just look at him, punch her in the fucking throat.
Okay.
Did you do
Can I
any Black Friday shopping?
I didn't buy one goddamn thing.
Oh
No. And
my
let me tell you
God.
something. I'm going to show you something really embarrassing, okay?
Okay.
Look at
Is it your
this.
penis? Oh.
No. Wait, what? I said embarrassing. Oh my God.
And I said, "Is it your penis?" I said what I said. Just kidding. Show me, show me, show me.
Look at this. Okay. You're gonna, it's for, I guess not everybody watches on YouTube, but
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I'm gonna show you the inside of my headphones.
Oh no.
Do you see that?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's embarrassing, no?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
So
could have got you the Beats headphones for
yeah,
50% off.
you still can.
They're not
Here's
50% off anymore.
I'm gonna walk you through a little bit of what goes through my mind.
I can't wait. Okay.
So I obviously need new headphones. For those of you who are not watching on YouTube, I don't know what you would even call it, like the soft part of the
Yeah.
headphones that rest on on the sides of your face, on your ears, it's coming apart. So you can see the like yellow cushion from the inside.
Hmm.
And so I know that I use these a lot. Like I use them every day. This is the second time that I've had these. Why did I buy them again? I don't know. Because the first time they did this, you know why it was? Because I started wearing them to like work out and stuff, and I was like, oh, the
Mm.
sweat kind of started to peel them off. I don't wear these to work out. I have separate ones to work out, right?
Okay.
But they still are doing the same thing. So I'm not gonna buy them again. So I know that I need new ones. I can't bring myself to buy new ones. I
What kind of headphones are those?
These are Sony's. These are Sony.
You should look at Amazon and see if sometimes they sell the cushion. They sell the cushion part of the Beats.
Oh, see, I could do that. Yeah, maybe,
And
maybe,
you literally just stick like a butter knife under it and pop it out and put the cushion part back.
maybe. Yeah.
Because I
So,
think the thing that's damaged is just the cushion, right?
hmm okay. Well, you've offered me a solution, so I guess I'm not going to tell the rest of the story
Oh no
now.
no no! I'm sorry. Tell me, and then I'm so sorry. Tell
No, no,
me.
it's okay. It's okay. I was just going to tell you that, like, it's hard for me to. I have issues spending money, is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend it, and so. The other thing is, I also don't want to just spend my money on something that I don't know is going to be good, right? So,
Yeah.
like, I'm preventing myself from buying something that I want and that I need and that I can afford, by the way. I can afford to buy myself a nice new pair of headphones, but I don't because I don't like doing research on things.
Mm,
And I want to buy a nice, good pair of headphones. So it's going to be a couple $100 to the point where I don't want to just spend that money willy nilly either.
yeah.
And so then I just put myself in a vicious circle of wanting to buy them, but then not doing the research and then getting too overwhelmed about too many options and not feeling confident about the ones that I am going to buy. And then I just
Sure.
end up not buying anything. And here I am.
And here you are. Well, you could buy the cushion. Or,
What?
you know, you could buy, I mean, I know it's still spending the money, but you could buy from Amazon or something, and it's so easy to return on Amazon.
Yeah. Hence why I also haven't bought a dining table for my apartment, nor a
Mm,
couch for my
hmm.
apartment, nor extra furniture to hang or to place or put away the things that I still haven't put away. And I am now creeping in on September, October, or 3 months of living in this apartment. And I think to myself, why can't you just why can't you just get comfortable? Not that I'm not comfortable. Well, why can't you just buy the things that you need and really make this place feel extra comfortable? Because I'm so overwhelmed with trying to pick the right thing.
Ew. Have you talked to your therapist about this?
I, I have,
I
yeah.
feel like he'd have a field day with this, to be honest. It's
Yeah.
hard. Spending large amounts of money is hard. Not for me, but I can understand. For me, it's a piece of cake. I do it all the time. But I can see how it could be difficult to, well, yeah, a dining room, couch. I mean, that's going to be a part of your home for time, for quite some
Yeah.
time. So, I mean, if you choose the right one, I'm just kidding. No, you're going to choose the right one. You also have to think there's only so many wrong ways you could choose. I mean,
I
a
know.
couch,
I know. I just hate being like, I shouldn't have bought that or
sure.
spent that much amount of money. Or like sometimes I can be a little bit careless and then I'm like, I spent a lot of money and I'm not taking care of this. Anyways, I will go talk to my therapist about this again. Okay.
Okay. If it makes you feel any better, a couch kind of takes care of itself. There, you
I
don't
know.
need to do a lot of maintenance. It kind of, are you having an Oscar party this year at your new place? Because that might
Um,
push you to get a couch.
I know. I don't know if I am actually. I'll tell you why.
Tell
Parking
me.
is really difficult at my place,
Mm,
and where my in I got to make sure I have enough space for everybody.
right,
I'd have to buy a new TV too because this TV is like it glitches at the beginning. Anyways, I've had this
mm,
TV for a long time. Okay, we're
right.
gonna move on. Enough about my issues.
Okay.
Okay. Well, guess what? We got
What?
fan mail. Yeah.
Oh my
Literally
goodness.
got fan mail like the day we recorded last time. So it might be a little bit outdated. I listened to it in that moment and I can't remember exactly what it says. But it's from the one, the only Jaime. My
Mm,
former roommate, my bestie. Here we go.
okay.
I don't know how to play this. I'll just Oh, here we go.
Recently, I'm happy to finally be sending in some fan mail. I know it's been a minute. I am also realizing I just saw your story. I think you all are recording, so this probably won't come out for 2 weeks. But just want to say hi. This
So
is Jaime.
smart.
I miss you guys. I am currently listening to your episode following the election and just needed to pause and really just say thank you for continuing to do what you guys do. I know that it is increasingly tough times, or as the internet likes to say recently, it is increasingly unfergalicious times that we're living in. But I just really appreciate you all putting on the show. And I know that I speak for many, many, many other people as well that really find joy and happiness and support and all of the things and just hearing your voices and having the check-ins and all the things that you all bring to us. So thank you for that. And creating the Chisme community. Looking at you, D, I hope you're doing well. I also hope to hear from you on the show as well. Um, all those things aside, I want to know, we're following obviously the results of the election. The girlies on TikTok, specifically the astrologers and all of the stars girlies, are talking about things that are supposed to be happening. That, like, all of the empathic people have been super calm following the election because they could trust and know that there is something happening behind the scenes. Just want to know your thoughts if you've heard any rumblings as well on your end. Anyways, sending you all love. Bye. Also, just for some additional lulls, just because I know that this has become a bit and this is now just like my thing to do. Just want to see, as we're getting close to New Year's, how Julie has enjoyed the Chromatica album that I think she listened to a few months back. Right? But just want to get some thoughts. Okay, TTFN.
It was so nice until he got really nasty.
You're like the opposite of a sour pot patch. You're nice and then you're sour. Like you lift me up and then you bring me down.
Let's talk about that first. Have you listened to Chromatica?
Okay, here's the thing. No, but because I completely forgot. Like it hasn't even been a minor thought in my brain. But I'm going to listen to it this week. I'm gonna listen to it this week. And next recording, I promise, I promise you, our general audience, hi, Miss Bitch Ass. I promise all of you that I will. So I'm just kidding. Hi, I love you so much. I promise all of you that I will listen to Chromatica and I will come with clear and concise thoughts on the album.
Okay. I just want to point out that we are approaching, this is December. So we have limited time this month because of the holidays. So just want to let you know in case you don't get it done this next week.
I'm gonna get it done.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Okay. And then TBH, I forgot what Jaime's first question was. I was
Oh,
so
that he said that the star girlies are being very calm because they know that things are happening behind the scenes after this election. And to that I say, look, I trust very few people, but I do trust the star girlies because some of those bitches, I don't know how they do it, but they know what the fuck is going on. I haven't heard anything, to be honest.
I've been hearing for a while that we're moving into Saturn or something like that. Something is moving into something where it it's like revolutionary, it's empathetic, or it's like it's all about like looking out for one another. So I think that this is we are reaching, we're still going up the hill to the peak of what is happening, and then it's going to lead us to a completely different world, to be honest with. That's what I really think is going to happen.
You know what I wish? I wish the American people had, I'm gonna say it, a little bit more balls. Like, why are we not burning down buildings? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna say it, but
Okay.
there's only one person in recent times that I can think of having balls, and he did what he had to do.
You talking about Will
And that's
Smith?
yes, yes, yes.
Oh, I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
talking about Pedro Pascal and the fact that he wore a skirt and he got bloody in a movie
Uh-huh. The
for the
pew pew
people.
pew. Yeah, okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Will Smith.
Like,
I'm
why
so
are
fucking
we not?
stupid.
I wish we were burning buildings and being angry and like do being about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, I want to burn down a building, but I can't do it by myself.
Yeah.
That's a crime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Wow. Jaime, thank you so much.
Jaime, thank you so much. And then thank you, and then not thank you, but thank you for the first part. And then
And thank you for the second part too. I will
No,
say, you know what I want to do for my birthday? I might do it
tell me.
actually at the beginning of the year and for my birthday.
Tell me.
I want to get like my birth chart. I want to get like an astrological reading.
I want to do that too.
And I found this man on TikTok
Okay.
that sells it through Etsy, and he has really good reviews. So
Okay.
yeah,
Send
maybe.
that
Yeah,
over.
I really want to do it. It didn't seem too expensive.
That would be super fun. Yeah, I want to do it too, but I just get nervous that they're like, you are meant to be alone forever. You're a
Well,
solo soul
I don't
that
think so. I don't think
won't
that's what
find a person because you're not
that's
meant to. Because they
that's
wrap it up in something nice.
that's not what's gonna happen. Okay, hot off the presses though. New fan mail from our friend
Oh,
Christian. Hi,
okay.
Christian.
Hi,
Christian, my
Christian.
other bestie. Christian says this. He typed in his fan mail today. He says, how do you guys feel about the trend where people are ignoring celebrities in social media? Kim Kardashian's new TikTok post only has 20K likes. She was the first victim of this trend, apparently. I'm not going to show you how he typed this because it must be voice to text or something.
Amazing. Amazing.
anyways, anyways, I didn't know this was happening. Did you?
I didn't know this was happening either. I feel like I'm not in know with the kids anymore. It's fine. I'm getting older. How do I feel about it? I feel like it'll fade, just like everything else fades. They're really
You
into
think
this.
so?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like people love to watch chaos. You know what I mean? Like they can't help themselves. It's like when what happened that people were unfollowing all the celebrities? Something was happening and everyone was unfollowing the celebrities because they were like, celebrities are, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, not
I'm
her
so
literally
sorry.
yawning. First of all, the amount of time she yawns during when I'm speaking is one thing, but when she's speaking, you know it's bad.
I've been waking up at 3:30 every morning. I'm exhausted. I'm so sorry. But people were unfollowing celebrities and and then they stopped, you
Is this
know?
why people don't follow me?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
that's the reason. Yeah.
I think actually that celebrity culture is changing. And I think as a society, we're going to be putting less value on celebrity, to be honest with you. And I think that
We'll
this could
see.
be the beginning.
Okay.
What a thoughtful question. Thank you so much, Christian. We
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Christian.
You are welcome to send fan mail. That is a very great example of somebody who called in their fan mail and somebody who typed it in. We accept all kinds.
We
Don't be
accept it
shy.
all.
And you
Do
can
not
ask us anything. We
anything.
are
We
not
will
shy.
answer it. We'll answer it.
We will answer it.
Yeah.
Whether you like the answer,
That's not on us.
no.
That's not what we're promising.
No. No. Anyways, anyways, it is time for America's favorite segment on any podcast, whether it's Rogan or Cooper or whatever. It's time for the pop culture pop up. First up on the pop culture pop up, Julie, we may not have been together during our Thanksgiving break,
Hmm.
but we both sure did go watch Wicked.
Yeah, we fucking did.
Go ahead, tell us.
I have been waiting for this moment for weeks.
Okay.
I thoroughly enjoyed the movie.
Okay.
It was very fun. Performances were phenomenal on both ends and on all ends, but on the lead. Great casting.
Yeah.
However,
Ugh, I knew there was going to be a but in there somewhere.
I do think there is a difference between acting and
Mm-hmm.
impersonating.
Mm,
And if I closed my eyes, I was listening to Kristen Chenoweth.
mm.
She deviated so little from the work that has been done on stage already. Kristen Chenoweth is a person that originated this role. Other actresses have done it after her on stage,
You're
but
talking about Ariana Grande.
yes, yes, of course I am. Um, e- a lot of actresses have done it on stage, and I feel like every iteration of Galinda has been a version of Chenoweth's. However, Ariana Grande felt like she was a direct copy of Kristen Chenoweth. Even her vocal tone, like even when she was singing, could I close my eyes and be like, I'm listening to Kristen Chenoweth sing right now? Like her voice was so similar to hers that it felt like an impersonation as opposed to acting. I watched Cynthia Erivo's Elphaba and I could there was zero Adina Menzel in that performance. There was not, and friends, there was a solid 3 month obsession of Wicked. I've seen every single performance that you could find on YouTube. So I know the show well. And I've seen it live on stage a couple of times. Um, and it just felt like Cynthia made the role her own. And I'm not saying that what Ariana Grande did wasn't good because I enjoyed watching her. I did think she did a good job impersonating Kristen Chenoweth as Glinda, and that was good enough for me. Like it was good. I mean, her vocals are phenomenal. She has a great voice. The Cynthia and Ariana's voices blend really beautifully together, which I think is wonderful that that worked out. Because I think I was watching one of their interviews and they didn't sing together prior to being cast together, so it worked out perfectly that their voices fit so well. But again, I just felt like I could have easily been watching Kristen Chenoweth.
Mm. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was funny. I thought it
Yeah.
was emotional.
Yes.
I thought both Cynthia and Ariana did a incredible job. I think they'll both be nominated for Oscars. I
Agreed.
think at least one of them will win, if not both. I think the film will win, to be honest with you, because the
Agreed.
Oscars love to give it to a popular film.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I thought the singing was incredible. I thought Michelle Yeoh was incredible.
Agreed.
Jeff Goldblum, Jonathan
Okay.
Bailey.
Uh-huh. Keep going.
No, go ahead. Tell us.
I was just gonna say, I feel it in my spirit to say,
Say it.
Jeff Goldblum gives me the biggest ick.
Really?
He gives me creepy uncle vibe.
Okay, yeah.
The way he talks, his mannerisms, like, and he kind of just portrays himself in movies. Like, I wouldn't even necessarily say that he's a good actor.
Yeah. I mean,
And
he is Elphaba's dad. That's the reason why she's green.
okay.
Like, he's a slime dog.
No. I mean Jeff Goldblum as a human being, not
Right.
his character on it.
Both. I think both. That's what I'm just
Sure,
saying.
sure, sure.
He's playing the same thing. Like he's playing a
Right, right,
version
right,
of
right, right.
himself. Yeah.
But I mean, in every and everything he's ever been on.
Yeah. I
I
agree
just feel
with
like
you.
we're watching Jeff Goldblum, and Jeff Goldblum could be my creepy uncle.
I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm so sorry I interrupted.
It's okay.
Tell us more.
It's in response to
Hmm.
your criticism.
Hmm.
Um, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not that familiar with the Kristen Chenoweth
Sure.
version of Galinda. Just other than video clips, but um, but I'm familiar with Kristen Chenoweth, the performer.
Right.
I didn't get. I guess yes, but that was not a thought that crossed my mind. And I think
Hmm.
more people have now seen the movie than watched Kristen Chenoweth perform
Agreed.
Belinda. And I think that um, Ariana Grande, I don't know what was going through her mind, but she probably, that performance means so much to her that she probably did want to do something as similar to what Kristen
Kristen. Yeah, yeah,
Chenoweth's
yeah.
Belinda is. Um, and so, yeah. The other thing is, I'm never going to criticize Ariana Grande, and
I
so
love
I
that
will
for
defend her.
you. I love that for you. I do have one actual gripe with the movie because the
Mm.
Ariana thing is not really, I want to go on record and say it's not really a gripe. Enjoyed very much enjoyed the movie, and I very much enjoyed her performance. And I can appreciate what this actually is in her, which is what I said when she first got cast. Like, I can appreciate that someone that loves the show as much as so many audience members love the show is playing this role because you're putting your heart and essence into it, which I think every musical deserves, to be quite honest. So I appreciate this full circle moment for her. I think it's beautiful. The little girl in her is probably ecstatic. So it's not a real gripe. It's just something that I couldn't help but notice when she was singing
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
talking. Um, John M. Chu.
Yes, tell us.
I don't know if John M. Chu has ever taken a picture of a friend on a vacation, but the sun is supposed to be in front of their face. The sun is in front of their face. Why was the sun behind everyone in this movie? We were looking at the sun. We were looking at the
Oh,
sun.
I didn't even notice.
It was so hard for me to concentrate. I felt like look at dancing through my dance. What the fuck is that song called? Dance, that one, the Jonathan Bailey one, the popular. There's so many. Even Wizard and I at some points we're looking directly at the sun, and the person is in front of the sun, and it overpowers the scene. I don't think he lit well anyone in that cast during the entire movie.
You're not talking,
Nobody.
are you talking about the actual sun?
The
Like,
sun. Yeah. There's
oh,
a very clear sun behind people
uh-huh.
in the Jonathan Bailey number. It's right behind him in Wizard and I. Hold on, I'm gonna try to pull something up so that you can see what I'm talking about.
Hmm. I
And it really, really, it did bother me the entire movie. I was getting a headache from it. It's a little dramatic, but I really was. I was like,
I have
what
to
is
watch it.
going on?
I'll watch it again because I don't know what I didn't notice that at all.
Okay, look, this is a perfect example. I'm gonna send it to you. One
Okay.
moment.
I
One
will
moment.
I can I share one criticism?
Yeah.
I think that I would have liked I don't it's been a long time since I've seen okay, I see. I see here. Hmm. Is yeah, I don't know. I
And
understand what
that
you're saying.
scene, the dance scene was so intricate and gorgeous to look at, but I feel like the sun behind them overpowered and I couldn't even really see what they were all doing.
Yeah, this is the library scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Where did you find this incredibly pixelated photo? My
I don't
God.
know. It's the first thing that popped up on Google.
I was gonna say, and this might be what the actual stage production is, but like I thought that the going from enemies to friends happened a little bit too quickly. Um, but that could be just what the show is or what the musical
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
I would have liked to seen a little bit more story there, but there's a lot of story to tell, so can't fit it all.
Two movies worth when it was one stage played. I don't know how he did it, but he found the time. He did find it. I will also say Jonathan Bailey has chemistry with the fucking wall.
Yeah.
When we're talking about chemistry in movies, I feel like Jonathan Bailey should be teaching a master class.
I have heard from die-hard, very hardcore Wicked fans that Jonathan Bailey is the best. Can't remember, I don't know how to say his name. Character
Fierro.
Fiero. Yeah.
I feel like he's the most. Fierro doesn't come off hella charismatic. He
Mm,
comes off more ditzy in a lot of the stage, like depending on who's portraying them. But I mean, at the end of the day, he is, spoiler alert. Do you know?
the Scarecrow.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they really lean into that loop around. They
Uh.
lean into the fact that he's a little in the movies, Fierro is extremely charismatic and I mean a heartthrob, to be quite honest.
Mhm. I see.
Yeah, but yeah, he did a phenomenal job. No notes.
No notes.
No notes.
Also, I love Bowen Yang. I have a major crush on Bowen Yang.
Okay, another thing, sorry. I feel like maybe does John M. Chu know how to work some stuff? Because I was like, I feel like some of the Bowen Yang's one-liners were being lost because the mic wasn't picking them up as well. I don't know if that makes sense.
Sure. I don't
Like
know.
they were too background where they were meant to be, but I was like, they're they're too that more a lot of people are gonna miss them. You know what I mean? And I feel
Interesting.
like he did so good. Like, yeah, he had me cracking up.
One thing I know is that John M. Chu is not going to be winning Julie's Oscar poll. I'll tell you that much. Wow.
To be fair, a lot of people don't think he should, but I think for the what's it called? Experience that he has in filmmaking, which is, to be honest, not a lot. He's producing great musicals. He's taking phenomenal musicals that are iconic, and he is perfectly, s- close to perfectly, translating them into film, which I think is a beautiful thing. And he should do Waitress next.
He did it in the Heights. Is that what he
He
did?
did In the Heights. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched Wicked, don't know what's wrong with you, but go watch.
Hmm.
Next up on the pop culture pop up, varieties, actors on actors. You know what? I saw this story today because they announced the who the pairings are, and I was like, did we just talked about this on the podcast, but that was a year ago, which is a little bit kind of crazy. But
It
Julie,
sure
tell us
was.
who is talking to who on this year's Variety Actors on Actors Studio YouTube phenomenon series award season campaign extravaganza.
There we are. There we are. Well, they're pissing us off right off the bat. They said,
Okay.
you know what'll piss him off? Andrew Garfield and Ryan Reynolds. Are you fucking like, okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead. Say it.
It's just like, are you guys fucking okay? Like a man talking about a film where his wife dies, talking to Deadpool. I what I would have liked to see is Andrew Garfield with like a Paul Mescal. I would have even loved an Andrew Garfield with a Cynthia or an Ariana, because I feel like that would have given us a really emotional conversation because they love to cry and whatever. I'll allow it. And so I feel like that would have been really good. Or him and Paul Mescal, two men, no toxic masculinity, talking about their movies. But no, they paired him with Ryan fucking Reynolds. So what are we stuck with? Probably a man trying to stay focused on a conversation topic and Ryan Reynolds making a joke every other fucking sentence. Can't wait. Then we got Ariana Grande and Paul Mescal. I'll
Nice.
allow it. I'll allow
Okay.
it. Saoirse Ronan and Selena Gomez. I feel like Saoirse Ronan should have been with Zendaya, if we're being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Angelina Jolie and Cynthia Erivo. I love it. I do. I enjoy this. Nicole Kidman and Zendaya. I'll allow it. Drew Sarkey and Harris Dickinson. I feel like I get this pairing because they're two kind of newbies in the scene. They're kind of playing the same kind of quirky little roles. I dig it, but I really would love like young actor, older actor pairings. You know what I mean? To get like a
Mm-hmm.
different point of view. Not
Mm-hmm.
two little newbies just trying to get their fucking shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Kate Winslet and Zoe Saldana.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Craig and Josh O'Connor. This is what I have a problem with. Daniel Craig and Josh O'Connor, they're both like, I wouldn't say shy, but quieter, a little bit more timid, maybe more reserved. Josh O'Connor, Andrew Garfield. I would have even pulling teeth, but I would have accepted a Daniel Craig, Ryan Reynolds, because they have that like action superhero-ish vibe going.
Mm-hmm.
But no, let's put two quiet guys and see what fucking happens. Mikey Madison from Anora and Pamela Anderson. I'm very excited about Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson could be fucking paired with a rock and I would have watched it. Like Pamela Anderson's new movie of The Last Showgirl, I need everyone to go and see it. Like this bitch is back and she's talented and she's doing the best.
Okay.
Coleman Domingo and Kieran Culkin.
Oh,
I think that'll be fun. I
yeah.
think that will be fun. And Amy Adams. Oh no, there's two more. Amy Adams and Demi Moore.
Okay.
Fine. And I get so no one's gonna watch on the 20th. Adrian Brody and Tilda Swinton, which I feel like if you're gonna have two people that no one really cares about, you got to pair them with someone. I'm not saying no one, but like, am I seeking out Adrian Brody interviews? No, no one is. So
Uh,
pair him with someone that is sought after so that you don't have tons of videos people are watching and then the one video that's struggling for views.
yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Um, I love it. I agree with you. Yeah.
No,
I probably
no.
won't watch any of these, and I don't remember what a lot of these are. The one thought I did have is the Harrison Dickens. What's his name?
Harris Dickens. Uh,
Harris Harris Dickinson.
Harris Dickinson.
He's in that movie with the rat in the title. No.
Squeeze me? Ratatouille? Ratatouille himself?
No, hold on. I have to look it up now. It's Ratatouille. Beach. What is it called? Beach Rats. It's called Beach Rats.
What? I've never heard of this movie in my life.
Ugh, you're so not a gay man. Um, Beach Rats is an aimless teen. It's about an aimless teenager on the outer edges of Brooklyn, having a miserable summer with his father on his
Mm.
deathbed and his mother wanting to find a girlfriend. Frankie escapes the bleakness of his life by causing trouble with his delinquent friends and flirting with older men online. When his chatting and webcamming intensifies, he finally starts hooking up with guys at a nearby cruising beach while simultaneously entering into a cautious relationship with a young woman. So I've known about this movie, but I've never seen it because it's on Tube. What is that called?
To be.
Tubi. Who the fuck has Tubi?
Yeah.
Anyways, but he's paired with the guy who's in the movie Queer, right? That's what the other
Uh,
guy is. So it just,
uh-huh.
I was like, oh, they put the two straight white men who are in queer movies together. I think they're
Oh,
both
I
straight. I don't know, but that was the vibe that I was giving or that I was getting. Anyways, that was the only thought
interesting.
about how I had any of these pairings.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know Harris Dickinson. I don't even know what he's currently promoting, to be honest. Um, but
Um,
I
Baby
know him
Girl
from
with Nicole Kidman. He's the
the
one.
second horniest movie of 2024, and I have RSVP'd to a screening of that
You haven't
December
seen it
10th.
yet.
December 10th.
Wow.
December
Where are you
10th.
gonna go watch it?
It's on Wilshire. It's like a small little studio that they have in this office building. I've been to it before.
Oh, did you get an extra
Um,
ticket?
no, I asked for one though,
Oh, it's okay.
and they said no. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I was like, you could go to one of the other screenings, but the other screenings were yesterday.
It's okay. I no, really, it's totally fine. Um, we'll see what happens. Also, Variety hire Julie because clearly she knows what is happening here.
They don't know what's going on out there, and it's
But
frustrating. But I guess I'll be watching an interview with Ryan Reynolds on it.
you know how I feel about Variety.
Yeah, we know.
Mm,
We know.
my goodness. Okay. Next up on the pop culture pop up, Barry and Sabrina. Barry Keoghan and Sabrina Carpenter have broken up.
The streets are saying.
The streets are saying somebody told me. Who told me this? Maybe it was Christian. I don't remember. Barry is an alcoholic.
I didn't know that, but that makes sense.
He has an alcohol problem.
Yeah. All right.
And I don't know if I don't know how somebody told me this. If it's like, I don't know. I don't remember. But somebody told me that he's an alcoholic.
Interesting. All
Because
right.
have we seen him lately?
No,
No.
you and I? Oh,
No, no. I'm just like, where is he? He like disappeared. And they're
did he?
saying that yeah, well, I mean, this is my perception. Where is he? I don't know.
Probably filming something. I mean,
No.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know that he was an alcoholic. It makes sense. Um, He's had a rough life.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry
Yeah,
about exposing him.
no, 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 I mean, alcoholics are alcoholics, but he was like in 13 foster homes or something when he was younger.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Then all of
yeah,
this does make sense. Yeah.
yeah. He really went through it and then got discovered and has been acting and made it out of that life. But the streets are saying that he cheated.
I believe that too, because the girl that they say he cheated with looks just like Sabrina.
The same thing is the
Yeah.
same thing in a different font. And to this, I say everyone seems very shocked by this information. And I say Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. Nothing shocks me
Multiple
anymore.
times.
Nothing shocks me. None of these men shock me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter's hot. Beyonce is a goddess and she got cheated
Yeah.
on. These men will do all kinds of shit.
Yeah. I really like Sabrina.
I like her too. I love a horny bitch.
And I think that
I do.
I mean, I like the hottest man on earth, you know? Like that's who she should be dating and
She won't
fucking.
though.
No,
She
she likes
won't.
them ugly, huh? She
She's
likes
gotta
them
have them.
5'7" and ugly.
Yeah, all the young pretty girls do.
I mean, I mean, uh, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I don't think Barry Keoghan is ugly. I want to go on record. I think he's
Mm.
very handsome. I mean, I've known Barry Keoghan.
But you attacked me
Not
for thinking Benny Blanco wasn't
okay.
ugly.
That's complete. First of all, that is. How dare you fix your mouth to compare Barry Keoghan and Benny Blanco doesn't shower? Why would you even do that?
Yeah. No, listen, I when I made that statement, I didn't know that he didn't shower. Okay, and also
Okay,
I don't know him personally.
and now you know. So is he still hot?
There's a man at my work that doesn't shower.
Why?
I don't know. Or maybe he doesn't wear deodorant. I don't know what the case is, but ugh,
Oh my God, that's unfortunate.
so unfortunate. Um, do you what? Sorry, did I interrupt you?
I don't know anymore.
Sabrina, come on the pod. Would
Come on the
really
pod.
love to talk about a lot of different things.
Mostly the positions you're doing on tour. Let's discuss. I'm just curious how you're coming up with them.
Yeah, I love it. Um, okay.
Okay,
Finally on the pop culture pop up, Spotify Wrapped. Shall we?
let's.
I listened to 46,822 minutes of music,
Oh, okay.
lower than what I usually do. And I will tell you, you want to know why?
Always.
Because Spotify invented a great little piece to their app where I can set a timer and the music
Uh,
will turn off.
yeah.
Because ev- without a doubt, there'd be at least once or twice a year where I would just let the music play for 8 hours while I
Wow.
slept. I
Yeah.
wish I slept for 8 hours. Um, but yes, okay, 46,822 minutes. Top artists at
Okay.
number five, Hermanos Gutierrez. Have you ever heard of Hermanos Gutierrez?
No.
They're these Swedish Mexican brothers that play instrumental music. So beautiful. My goodness. Number
Okay.
four, Tyla of Water
Mm.
fame.
These
But
guys
her,
are hot.
I know. Oof. Number three, Tinashe.
Mm.
Number two, Billie Eilish, and number
Mm.
one, Beyonce.
I love that.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna share my top songs with you too.
Okay.
This is funny. Number five, Texas Hold'em by Beyonce.
Okay.
Number
Okay.
four, Bodyguard by Beyonce.
Oh
Number
my God.
three, 16 Carriages by Beyonce. Number two, Shahiro by Billie Eilish. And number one, Two Hands to Heaven by Beyonce.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yes.
Lovely. On my end, I listened to 38,434 minutes.
Wow.
My number five is Carol G.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay, good. Yeah.
My number four is Hosier,
Okay, of
of
course.
course.
Clocked.
Number three is Chapel Roan.
Yes, absolutely.
Number two is Beyonce.
Wow. Look at that.
And number one, and no surprise to anybody, is Griff.
Griff. Wow.
Of course it
And was
is.
that not, that was a late discovery in the year, wasn't it?
But boy, did I outplay her.
Yeah, clearly.
Boy, did I. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My songs are number five, After Midnight by Chapel Roan. Number four, Feminine Phenomenon.
By
Number
Chaperone.
three, by Chapel Roan. Number three, Texas Hold'em by
By
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Number two, Miss Me Too by Griff. And number
Nice.
one, Pillow in My Arms by Griff as well.
Wow.
Wow.
Incredible.
Okay, I just want to go on record and say that this year's Spotify Wrapped is confirmation that AI is ruining everything and you need people for things to feel authentic.
What?
It was anticlimactic. It didn't feel as personal. The graphics in the videos that they gave us looked like a vagina. Um, I wasn't a fan. Bring back people, Spotify. Stop laying off your staff. Thank
Wow.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The people. Okay. Thank you, Julie.
Lovely. Thank you.
Do you have a Latinx spotlight for us?
Yes,
Or
I
actually, sorry.
do.
That's going to do it for the pop culture pop up. We'll be back next week with more pop culture Chisme. Julie, do you have a Latinx spotlight for us?
I do. My Latinx spotlight this week is Gladiator 2 because Pedro Pascal put a little skirt on. Okay. He put his big boy voice on and he said, I'm gonna get bloody up in this bitch. And it
Hmm.
was amazing.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go on record and say I have something to say to the people.
Go ahead.
Prior to this, I didn't, I said it, but I didn't feel it when
Uh,
I said Pedro Pascal was hot. I would say it because the crowds were saying it and because I wanted to believe it.
uh-huh.
But he was not baby girl to me and he was not daddy to me.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't see the vision.
Okay.
Gladiator 2 comes around. My eyes are wide open. I see the vision. I applaud the vision. I celebrate the vision. Yes.
Okay.
1000% yes.
Yeah.
Turns out I just needed to see him in a skirt and blood all over him. That's all I needed. That's all I
Yeah.
needed. And
Yeah.
I loved every single moment of it. It was bloody, it was gory, it was graphic, it was adorable, and I loved every second of it. Gladiator 2 was so fun for me. I know a lot of people feel some type of way about it. And to that I say, shut up and let us have the beautiful spectacle that is men in skirts with blood on their hands because they've been fighting so hard.
Right.
Men don't fight anymore.
They don't fight. Not in
They
skirts.
don't fight. Not in skirts. And that to me is a crime.
Maybe we
So
should go back to gladiator days. Maybe that's where we're moving.
maybe we need to be entertained again.
Yeah.
You do need to watch Gladiator 1 to not you don't need not to grasp it, but to grasp the importance of the storyline, you do need part 1. They are connected. I highly encourage you to see them. Pedro Pascal is phenomenal. I think other than Game of Thrones, possibly, and Last of Us, in terms of films, performance of a lifetime. I think it was phenomenal. And I know this is a Latinx spotlight, and Pedro Pascal deserves it. Denzel motherfucking Washington. When he said, I just put my clothes on, put my rings on, and had some fun, he meant it. He meant it because you can tell he's having a blast. Line delivery was exquisite every single time. He is so fun to watch. Give us a gay kiss. Get release the gay cut, Ridley Scott. Watch Gladiator 2. It's a blast. Pedro Pascal is doing phenomenal work. It's so nice to see a Latino man just like kicking ass in Hollywood, which he absolutely is. I love him to death. I think he's doing so well. Phenomenal movie. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
You take that happy gay ass to that theater and you have a
Okay.
blast.
Who told you I was gay? First of
You
all,
literally minutes ago.
well,
Literally.
don't believe anything I say.
Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. That's on me.
I'm just kidding. I would love to see it. Christian, take me to the movies. Um, okay. Time for some. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Time for some asuka. I'll go first. My asuka this week is the doctors and doctors' wives in Atlanta on Married to Medicine are back for season 11. And let me tell you something. I have never been so excited in my entire life. I binged Married to Medicine earlier this year.
Mm,
Ugh,
hmm
I love
hmm
them. Talk about storytellers. Talk about woman
Mm,
stories. Okay.
wow.
Talk
Wow.
about love and and relationships.
Mm,
I love Married to Medicine. Um, Simone is back. Dr. Jackie's back. Heavenly is back. Toya is back. Toya. Dr. Contessa is back, and Phaedra is back, and Sweet Tea is back.
I mean,
It's really great television. It's reality television at its best, and this most of this cast has been together for 11 years, which is unheard of in reality TV, and it's a true testament to the amount of work that they put in and to the understanding of what it takes to put on a production like this. And kudos to those women and their husbands, and the entire team over at Married to Medicine, because it's really great television. So thank you.
I love that.
Thank you.
Well, that's gorgeous. Okay, my Asuka this week is NBC comedies are back. I want to go on record to say that. Reba has a new show called Happy's Place. It's a
Is it
blast.
good? Okay, I saw the billboard
Dude,
and I was like, I should watch this.
I love Melissa Peterman. I think she's hilarious.
She's
She was
also in
hilarious.
it.
Bitch, Barbara Jean and Reba are back. They're not playing
Oh,
Barbara Jean and Reba, but they
well,
may as well
right.
be. They may as well be.
Wow. Okay, that's
It
fun.
is so fun. It is so
Okay.
fun. Melissa Peterman is she's so great in everything she does. A
Yeah.
comedic genius, some may say. It's me. I'm some. I love it. I think it's such a fun show. Everyone needs to go watch it. Reba, of course, phenomenal. Great diverse cast, by the way.
Okay.
A blast to watch. Happy's Place. Also, Superstore may as well be back.
You gave it an extra shot.
St. Dennis Medical.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
Okay. I
So
heard that it was
funny.
a little rough in the beginning.
I loved it. I
Okay.
loved it in the beginning. You know, what I think that where the disconnect could be happening is that because the cast is some of it is coming from Superstore, you're expecting the same kind of because I did find the first episode a little rough because I was like, where's Glenn?
Yeah.
Um, but it's so good. It's so
Okay.
good. Mateo, the actor Nico, I
Mateo's in
believe,
it?
he makes an appearance.
Oh,
Not
wow.
as Mateo. I know
Yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
real name is Nick, but the character he plays
Nico
is,
Santos.
yes, it's so good.
Yeah.
And the pharmacist from Superstore is in it. He
Uh-huh.
plays a surgeon. Of
Uh-huh.
course, Sandra's in it.
Sandra.
Love her. It's so good. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Um, so I want people to watch it because you guys already took Superstore from me. So like, please don't take
Okay.
this from me. I really love when NBC nails comedies because they nail it so often. And
Yeah.
I feel like this is like a new breath of Reba's show, and this one feels so great together. I binged Happy's Place. Like I think there's like four episodes out. I binged them like one day. So good. Please go and watch these shows. They're phenomenal. And we need more really good feel good comedies. So watch them, please.
Christian, did you hear that about the St. Dennis Medical Show? Did you
It's
hear that?
good. Did you not like it?
He said the first episode was a little rough. He could, yeah.
The first episode is rough. It is rough. But I do think it's that connection maybe in the brain where you're
Yeah.
like, It's a superstore, but it's not superstore.
Yeah.
Let go of that, and then it's good. It is good.
Yeah. Okay. Does Reba play a lesbian?
No, I don't know yet.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like she should.
Oh no, no. There's a dating episode where she's going
Oh.
out on dates with men.
Okay. Do you have you been watching this season of The Voice?
No, why didn't
I
I? I
haven't.
don't
I haven't. I
remember.
haven't either. But I've been getting clips on TikTok, and let me tell you something.
Oh,
There's nothing
I'll
more that
hear
I
it.
love than Reba and Snoop Dogg as judges on The Voice. I think it is so brilliant.
You know what? There is something so absolutely charismatic about Snoop Dogg.
Of
And
course.
it really pisses me off that people are surprised by this. Like, because he's this rapper that smokes a lot of weed, he's supposed to be what? Not able to connect with the older white women. I don't get it. But I fully embrace his friendship with Martha Stewart and with Reba McEntire. I have seen a couple of those clips.
Yeah.
I might go back and watch the entire season because it looks like a blast.
Yeah. Really good.
Yeah.
I still won't watch the show, but I appreciate the clips. No. Okay. All right. Thanks, Julie.
Thank you.
That is going to do it for us. We've reached the end of the episode. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode here at You, Me, and Chisme. Make sure that you follow us on TikTok at TikTok, Twitter, Instagram at You, Me, and Chisme. Make sure you visit youmeandchisme.com. Make sure that you rate, review, subscribe, do all the fun things you could do with this podcast on the internet. Most importantly, make sure that you share this episode with someone because sharing is caring.
It is.
And if you do all those things, we'll be back next week with more Chisme. But until then, make sure you have lots of love, lots of peace, and most importantly, lots of Chisme in your life. Bye.
Bye.